history with Kate Daniels, non-romantic, going back to their service together in the Mercenary Guild. Barabbas Gilliam, were-mongoose, but member of the Bauda, were-hyena clan, 5'9" and slender. Appearing to be in his late 20s, Barabbas is very pale-skinned with a shock of bright red hair, usually gelled and spiked atop his head. He has the lean build of a fencer or dancer. Barabbas is the pack's lead legal counsel and one of Kate's babysitters, appointed by Aunt Bee prior to her death in Magic Rises. Barabbas is a skilled knife fighter with an encyclopedic knowledge of laws, both human and pack. Andrea Nash, female, 5'2", blonde. Andrea is Kate's best friend, former Knight of the Order and expert marksman. Andrea is beastkin, meaning she is the extremely rare offspring of a female Bauda and a hyena were, a hyena who could shapeshift into a human. In many shapeshifter packs, beastkin are at best tolerated but mistreated, at worst seen as abominations and killed at birth. Andrea and her mother suffered unspeakable abuse and cruelty at the hands of her birth pack. As a teen, Andrea escaped and, disguising herself as human, joined and graduated with honors from the Order's Academy for Knights. After the events of Magic Bleeds, Andrea was exposed as a shapeshifter and forcefully retired from the Order. She subsequently joined Kate in the detective agency Cutting Edge. Andrea is engaged to Raphael, alpha male of Clan Bauda, and together they now run the clan after Aunt Bee's death. Raphael Medrano, scion and alpha of Clan Bauda, late 20s and around 6'3", only surviving son of Aunt Bee and her late husband. Raphael is a right sexy bastard, tall, dark, and extremely handsome with a devilish smile that hints at exciting sex. Like the majority of Clan Bauda, Raphael is romantically experienced with a long list of partners, but fell in love with Andrea Nash at first sight and pursued her relentlessly until, despite her better judgment, she accepted his advances. Curran has a grudging respect for Raphael, but until recently viewed him as spoiled and vain, despite his status as arguably the best knife fighter in the pack. Derek Gaunt, werewolf and protege of both Jim and Curran. Introduced in Magic Bites as a teen, Derek is now a young adult, about 19, and an experienced fighter. Once almost pretty, Derek was irreparably disfigured during the events of Magic Strikes. His vocal cords were also damaged in the attack, leaving him with a permanently low and menacing voice. Kate often refers to Derek as Boy Wonder, and his devotion to her is almost fanatical, second only to his admiration and loyalty to Curran. Derek, like Curran, has a profound hatred and disdain for loops, shapeshifters gone feral. Ascanio Ferrara, teenage Bauda, age 16, basically a younger version of Raphael, but even more incorrigible. Introduced in Magic Slays, Ascanio is a young Bauda raised until recently in a religious compound and sheltered from the outside world. He's determined to make up for lost time, and sometimes his behavior is extreme, even by Bauda standards. His antics often bring unwanted attention to Clan Bauda and the pack. He is seen by Derek in somewhat the same light that Curran views Raphael, wild and undisciplined. At the time of the book, Ascanio is an unpaid intern at Cutting Edge, where Kate and Andrea can keep an eye on him. Dissandra, female, late 20s, werewolf. Introduced in Magic Rises, Dissandra is an enigma. Her father was one of the most ruthless and sadistic alphas among the Mediterranean shapeshifter packs. The only one of his children to live to adulthood, Dissandra survived by pretending to be vain and stupid. Brought back to Atlanta with her twin